Well, hello, Pisces. Last but not least, happy August 2014, and thank you for watching my monthly forecast. I'm really excited to bring all of the new exciting energy and news to you of what is going on. We have some really cool things happening. For you, Pisces, Jupiter, a one-year transit, has just moved into Leo as of July 17th, 2014. And this is going to highlight your sixth house of schedules and work and animals and your daily living, your health. Let's face it, Pisces, we've been through a lot and we haven't always taken the best care of ourselves. So this is going to be a year for you to really start to put yourself in the mix and your health and what you care about. This is also a great time to connect with animals because we are the ones that are able to communicate with animals on a very deep level. So, just be open. You could have a really neat pet come into your life or something special happen in that area. I know it's already happening for me. But it's about getting on a schedule. And here's the deal, Pisces. Let's face it, we don't like to be on a schedule. I have a Pisces rising and I have a moon in Pisces. And it's kind of like we like to feel and flow and just go from situation to situation. But sometimes that's not the best for us. We can waste a lot of time because it's kind of like, any thought that comes by, any person that comes by can get us off track. And then they leave and they get on their schedule. And then we're sitting here all exhausted because we've poured all this energy into that situation that fluttered by and caught our attention. So getting attention and having a schedule is not the easiest thing for us. But here's the cool thing. Jupiter in Leo is going to give us that focus. It's going to bring this energy in. It's going to help us. I mean, we have to utilize it. We can choose not to utilize it. But I know for myself, I'm already starting to notice that I'm feeling a little more determined and a little more scheduled and wanting to get things done and wanting to be a little more routine and looking at the things in my life that are not benefiting me and the time that I'm wasting, that I could be doing more beneficial things. So I'm starting to feel like my time has value and that I need to utilize it in the best way possible. So how cool is that? That's important for us. So this is a year to really look at those things because we've got a lot on our plate. We've been working on a lot of plans. We have a lot of dreams, a lot of visions, a lot of ideas. And let's face it, we can't get those out there if we don't use some practicality. So it's time to be a little practical. And Jupiter in Leo is going to help us do that. It's also going to bring a little joy to our schedule and have us enjoying those routines because Jupiter is expansive and it's got a lot of good juju. So I love Jupiter. It's going to teach us how to do that. Now, Saturn in Scorpio has been in our 9th house since October of 2012, working on teaching us and taking us deeper into what do we believe. There's been some personal conflict in that area. Maybe, it's kind of like sometimes we're raised with a certain culture or a certain religion or certain ideas that we're raised with. And we go through one of these transits where maybe we question those things or we start to explore other ideas and it can be very conflicting. And yet at the end of the day, we know the truth and we know who we are spiritually and we have that security. So this has been the last 2 years been a process of really digging down deep and finding what works for us and finding out what we do believe. And even those beliefs that you were raised with and that were important to you, they're even more valuable now. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It can be understanding that there's also experience in life that we have to bring into those principles. Realities. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out because Saturn isn't through this yet with me. And Mars has just come in now to Scorpio, highlighting that 9th house. So again, Mars is going to stir it up. So you may be stronger in your convictions. You may be coming out with things that you believe. And you may get some conflict there because Mars does tend to, like to create a little bit of aggressive energy around a situation. Just know that at the end of the day, when you close your eyes and you go to sleep, where do you find that peace? That's where you have to stay. That's where you have to start with. And be true to your convictions. Be true to who you are. Be true to what you believe. And it's okay to be searching. It's okay not to have all the answers. We don't have to have all the answers or how it all works. That's what faith is about. It's about understanding that there's so, oh gosh, the universe is brilliant and it's amazing. And there's so many things. And as a Pisces, that's our area. We intuitively connect to those things. Let them speak to you. Let them touch you. Learn. This might be a time that you go into deeper learning, or that you get a teacher or a guru or somebody that is ministering to you or encouraging you and that you're learning from. Jupiter in Leo right now is going to help you be more scheduled and bring in those important things that you want to apply to your life, that you want to bring in your life. And spirituality is very highlighted for us, and learning. I just graduated this year from Full Sail University, and it was the biggest accomplishment in my life. So now I'm kind of looking to say, okay, where am I going to go next, and what do I want to invest my teaching and learning into? So these are all questions I'm having as well. Now, the full moon in Aquarius this month on August 10th and 11th is going to highlight our 12th house, you guys. So I want you to really embrace this supermoon. Stop what you're doing during this full moon. Get underneath it, sit, meditate, and be open. Because when Aquarius is involved, it has that ability to really channel the energy and the ideas and the creative stimulation and the subconscious messages that can come through, can be a big part of what we're doing in our life right now. We need, as a Pisces, because we live off our intuition and we live off our feel, and we make decisions and we create our businesses off of the messages that we get. Right now, this month is huge for these messages coming through. And this is a supermoon, so it's going to continue to send off that energy even after the moon, even after the full moon. So this is really important that we get tapped in. I mean, look, our daily routine, our creative mind, our subconscious mind, our spirituality, our connection to philosophies and those things we believe in are very important and very highlighted for us right now. So we need to slow down and we need to listen, because it's about taking this information and bringing it back and creating it in a way and teaching it in a way that others can understand. So, we have a purpose. All of us in the zodiac, all 12 signs are very specifically created for a purpose. And when we're not living out that purpose, and we're lost, and we're stumbling, and we're in these tornadoes, we're not being all that we can be, and being the best that we can be, and being what we're created to be. So there's always a feeling of unfulfillment, or a need to keep climbing or gaining or getting. But when you can sit and get quiet and really allow, those messages to come through, they'll give you the answers.